Skrilla, the Hitman.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Skrilla, the Hitman, back with another episode of Step Into My Office. And today, we got two very special guests with us. We got my big homie from Carroll City, by way of Overtown, Damo, D Nasty, and my other homie, Brick by Brick. Appreciate y'all boys' time, man. How you doing? Yeah, man. So how you doing, man? Y'all boys looking good, man. You boys looking very, like you come to do work, like you've been busy. I know I want to tell you thank you for your time, first of all, because, you know, y'all been doing a lot of work in the community. You know what I'm saying? A lot of work with the family and everybody who's, you know, at-risk youth and people who need a message. You guys have been doing the work. So I want to make sure I tell you thank you for your time. You know what I'm saying? And we got some messages and some conversation for the people.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm
definitely, man. Start my brother first, man.
So what's happening today, Mo? What's going on, D? What's going on with you, my brother?
Chilling. I'm vibe. You already know. Got my homie in the building.
Yeah, man. You were telling me, you were like, man, we got to get brick by brick, man. We got to sit down and have a conversation with him, man, because he was up there with you on that 10th floor.
Oh yeah, that 10th floor.
Yeah.
Right.
So that means y'all go way back. But before we get to the 10th floor,
Yeah.
I like to tell my people, my audience who's not familiar with you, he's a recurring guest.
Yeah.
Like, they know who this is. They got his story.
Definitely.
But with you, I want them to introduce my audience to you, Mr. Brick by Brick. You want to tell everybody?
Oh, they already know, man. It's brick by brick music, man. Real Miami OG junk, man. Stepping out here to let y'all know I do prison prevention for the youth, and I also do Impact City and Chunky Comp, man. I cook that comfort up, man, real quick for you, but I also do a lot of work in the community. Did 15 years in prison, been out 8 years, and I ain't stopped since. So, you know, dealing with the change in the community, dealing with the gun, the open carry law, you know, we fighting against a lot of the penalties that could be actually brought against us because people don't know the actual law, they don't know the rules about that. So we actually went to the city of Miami about it, and we talked to them about it to where we can ask them, like, hey, for example, if I see a guy who got a chopper on his back and the police pull up, how would you address this situation? So I actually told them, hey, you better find you somewhere to go put your hands on that wall, and you allow the officer to remove that for you, so that way they already got kill mode in their mind.
Right, true.
Instead of just shoot them in the leg and just put them down a little bit to, you know, let them know you for real, they going head shot, 9 shots, 8 shots. So we looking to avoid that, because what could have been prevented from that time if we would have did that, you know what I mean? A lot of lives would have been saved.
100%.
A lot of kids wouldn't know about gun safety.
True.
You know, so now you got an open carry law. It's gonna be just like a kid seeing a bowl of cereal and some milk in the refrigerator now.
Yeah, for sure. It's open.
You know, it's open now. You know, so I interviewed a 9-year-old kid about that and asked him what his opinion was about it. So it's getting deeper than rap. So that's why I brought the boxing into play, because they done took the boxing away from Miami-Dade County. We had some bad boys come up out of Miami-Dade County. And so to speak that, I say that I want to be able to teach them what they taught us in boxing: discipline, self-control, willpower. Just because you know you can swing and you can do all this good stuff, that don't mean you go ahead and just try it on somebody. Right. So you're gonna learn that. So before your son picks up a gun and come shoot at my son, I'd rather teach them that way.
Absolutely.
So that way they can have a choice to say, you know what, I want to go ahead and just box, man. I don't need no gun.
Right, true.
You know, because bullying plays a part in that. That's why I really want to prevent that.
Of course.
And I want to teach these kids to have a high self-esteem rather than be, hey, Johnny, how was your day? It was good.
Nah, it can't
You all right?
passive. Nah.
That I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, no, we don't want passive kids.
Right.
We want kids to be active in
Because
their
we
life.
don't have nothing about 3 hours out of a day, every day, to spend with our kids, if anybody do the math. You work a 10 to 12 hour shifts. You take an hour to get to work, take an hour to get back. You got to sleep by 6, 7 hours. What you got left with your family? Your coworker gonna know you better than you. Than your family, I mean. So yeah, so just a little something.
That's some real shit, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's real interesting. Your motivations and your purpose behind what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm intrigued by that. I want to get more into that. So, but let's start at the beginning with you, right? So, let's tell the people where you're from. What part of the city you from?
I'm from Overtown.
Okay. Town of Overtown.
New Jack. Yeah. So you know, I was raised up over there, man, and from the swamps all the way up to 19th Street. I knew a lot of guys growing up around them guys. Shout out to Big Al, long live him. You know, Michael Robinson, long live him. You know, these was the real players in the game back then that I could just only name a few. You know, and not to just elaborate on depth about, you know, those guys, but these was like some pioneers in the area where I grew up at, and that's what got me my stripes. You know what I mean? Just watching and learning rather than just be a crash out. You know, so I used to be around the players and then they'll tell me like, hey man, if you get ready to do something, you got to think about this person, that person, or what they gonna do to you. True. Because you getting ready to blow up everybody's spot, and now the police gonna be out here. So when the shift changed some years later to where people just say, you done forgot about all these people that's got to feed their families, got to feed everything. You know what I'm saying? And now it done turned into an all-out warfare. Now everybody just after you. You see what I'm saying? So in order to avoid that, we was able to have big homies in the community to say, hey, Damo, you need to holler at your boy, man. And oh boy, what's wrong with you going over there anyway? Who told you to go over there? Right. So you could be able to chastise him in a way to where it's like you're not putting down on him, but you teaching him life experience so that way he don't have to go down that path of destruction. You see what I'm saying? So like when we was able to still keep that going instead of saying, man, we can't tell these just nothing. You're a damn lie. I got a homeboy named Crazy Joe. He deal with kids from the highest or whatever levels they on to where he'll make these kids feel like they always been somebody. You know what I mean? So I'm showing that to where these kids can be helped because the only thing they want to do at the end of the day is be heard. They don't want to look at you as to where it's like, hey, I draw this in school today. You don't shun them off. I want you to tell them that that's the pretty picture, even though it's a damn stick, man.
Right, I put it on the wall. I
put it on the refrigerator or something. Yeah. Honor that, because now if you don't honor that, this kid don't even want to be an artist. Now I'm finna look at YouTube on finding out how I can kill people now so I can get some attention.
Yeah, that's exactly how that's.
Because you're really like an honest truth. Parents have these conferences in schools and they be really honest saying like, I don't know why
where he gets
because and you know what the kid will say, why did you do it? You know what they say? I don't know. But you know what? They do know, and you know.
Yeah.
So now you got to come down back to earth, stay off social media, stay off the phone, stay out your mirror with your hair, and pay attention on what this kid is doing, because this kid say, only thing I wanted was some attention so you could talk to me a little more.
That's real.
That's all they wanted. So that's why these kids go straight down them arrow from Fort Night to jail night.
That's real talk. So let me ask you this. So so we was starting at your early beginning. So you come up Overtown, right? For you, where did you get to a point where you said, you know, was it that you wanted to take a chance? Was it for some money? Was it you wanted to be cool?
Got in this lifestyle? Yeah. I was chosen, man.
Every real OG told me that.
I was chosen.
I ain't choose the streets chose me.
No. I was chosen as far as not the streets. I was chosen because I know what my goal was. If I can get the respect of the players in the streets, I can get the respect of anybody else in the streets. And if I had to be forced to perform, then I'm gonna perform. You understand? So I wasn't one of those type of dudes to where it's like I could just go and put down on anybody. You had to show me that you was one of them bad Billy badasses, and I'm gonna go ahead and saddle you down. I was what you would call, that they call nowadays in the hospitals and shit, I'm a first responder.
Okay.
I was a first responder. I'm not a smacker. I'm not a hitter. I was a first responder.
When it's serious,
yes,
I'm the front line.
Right. So they already know what's up.
Yeah, got you.
You understand what I'm saying? So like when it comes to being in that lifestyle, you had to really know what you're doing, because a lot of times them dudes don't take that shit for granted. That's why I don't smile. I don't play around. When I do speak about something, I want to make sure I speak facts on it, so that way you don't have a comeback on it. Because I don't want to hear the bullshit after the fact. I bring it to life. You know, from my days of being in the streets, from my days of going to juvenile, from the days of going to the county jail, man, let's get going. Get going. I got something to go for you.
You had a lot of stage. So let's tell us about your first run-in with the law. But how old was you when you first took your trip downtown?
I was 10.
10?
I was 10 years old.
All y'all niggas started out early, man. What happened? You remember what the charge was?
I remember that motherfucker. It was breaking and entering. That was my last one, too. So I go off in this motherfucking schoolhouse, and goddamn it, man, we get away. the man, my partner decided to trash the classroom. He tore up all the attendance cards. No, he tore up all the attendance cards and left his alone.
Right. I wonder who did this.
So they look right there, and you know it don't take long for the detectives to put some shit together. They came and snatched our ass up, man, and I ended up going to juvenile hall and shit. And I was the littlest motherfucker in that motherfucker, man. My first day going in that motherfucker, I was ready to go home because I seen two big ass motherfucking staff members. One of them name was Rosier, and the other name was Big Steve. And then motherfucking niggas used to wrestle and all type of shit. Shout out to Rosier. But check this out. This motherfucking nigga picked this dude up.
Hold on, that was in the child hall?
In the child hall.
I remember that.
Yes.
I remember
Put it
that.
right on his motherfucking shit, right? And you know what my mama told me? She say, baby, whatever you do, don't throw your hands up doing nothing. I say, what you mean, mama? She say, he's in the game and they had to straighten his ass out. She said, you a soldier. You a one-man army, baby. You ain't repping nothing.
Yeah.
Represent yourself and all this shit. So I'm like, nigga, I'm like this now, nigga, the whole motherfucking time. They like, motherfucker, you stuck or something? Nigga, what the fuck you doing? Now I'm like, man, nigga, I ain't doing nigga shit, man. So that shit was crazy, but you know, that shit opened my eyes up at 10 years old, man.
10 years old.
And of course, you know, everybody like they want to act like they tough and shit, but you and that motherfucker, your mama come in that motherfucker, puke, the tears just come, boom. Because you know, you realize your mama getting ready to go this way, you got to stay. You know what I mean? So that was a fucked up experience for me as a kid, 10 years old. They came and got me from school. The fucked up part about it, they came and got me from school, and they put me in the back of the police car. Don't know I'm going to jail yet. So we riding, and as we riding, I say, where are y'all taking me? They said, we got to take you to this court date. Because you had a missed court date, so we have to put you in front of the judge, which I did have a missed court date. That was the best alibi that a motherfucker cop could have ever used on me, but that was the last time because they took my ass straight to juvenile. They say, take these clothes off. I had to put this motherfucking shit on the way you know you clean it. Man, that shit was fucked up, and I'm like looking around like, hey man, I'm supposed to be going to court. They say, no, you going to that cell over there. Oh, nigga, I went in that motherfucker, boy, and I was like, nigga, am I really in the motherfucking jail cell? Nigga, I'm really in this shit. So the shit, man, that's when it hit me, and then my mom came. Oh, and then I had to spend them motherfucking days in that motherfucking, I'm sitting there eating food slow. I see these niggas in that bitch in the chow hall eating like motherfucking goblins in that bitch. So I'm wondering why. No, it's time for you to get up. You only had 3 minutes to eat, homie. That's like boot camp type shit. So, nigga, you gonna have motherfucker early acid reflux early, nigga, for fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like, nah, man. But yeah, man, but.
Okay, so that was first, so you were 10 years old and you took your first ride downtown. Okay. So how did that resolve? They ended up...
They ended up putting me on house arrest. Okay. They put me on house arrest for like shit for a long time, seemed like. You know, I had a curfew. And, you know, because I had done stole some pretty good shit, you know what I'm saying? Back then, cameras and shit. All that shit. Give me all that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You knew it had value back then.
Take that shit right to the
right, so yeah, so you know that shit was cash on cash.
You heard me?
So, but no, so you know my biggest run-in is when I was a teenager. I was 16, going on 17.
So because at 10 years old, when you were a kid, breaking in, stealing a little camera stuff. Honestly, on the grand scheme of things, that's light. That's, you know, the kids being kids. Yeah. When did it get serious? Where it's like, okay.
Oh, it got serious when my mom was murdered. Yeah, when my mom was murdered, I was 13.
Sorry to hear that.
And when that shit happened, it's like shit. The motherfucker who killed my mom, it's like every time I got upset or got angry or something, I had to see that nigga face and I'm finna go in on his ass. Like, nigga, I'm finna be like, nigga, you done fucked up, nigga. That was my mentality. So from 14 all the way up until they caught my motherfucking ass, I was what they call demon time. I was on demon time. We was called walking time bombs back then.
Yes, sir.
So they call it
Taking time bomb.
They call it demon time
now, yeah.
You understand?
But
like,
the same language.
yeah, we move different then. You know what I'm saying? We ain't move just to go and shoot in the crowd where there's a bunch of motherfuckers at. I just need to go and get this one person. Let me go and get him. Once he go to that mailbox or go out and do what he, that's a good, because you can't run in them slippers, nigga.
Yeah, I got you.
It was just a situation, a circumstance. It was just either me or him. You understand? So when it came to the me and him, it damn sure wasn't gonna be me.
Oh, I feel you.
You know what I mean? So when that situation happened, it happened just based off of miscommunication of a family member disrespecting me. And you know, by me being at a certain level in the streets, I ain't having that. What are you talking to? What? What you finna do? So like, I'm like on some other shit right quick. So you know, one thing led to another. I end up, you know, handling the dude up and shit. And they arrested me for that shit. They got me right on motherfucker 15th Street and 1st Avenue, New Jack. They caught me, man, right at the mother. And the nigga that came and answered the phone, he literally was telling the people that who was on the phone, he was talking to the cops to say, yeah, this is him. He's standing here right now. So me sitting back, not figuring the motherfucker gonna try some shit like that, he damn sure motherfucker nailed it. And I ended up catching that time in prison, in jail, and I went to juvenile. From juvenile, when we was in juvenile, we went from juvenile, that's when I met motherfucker Damo. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, the 10th floor, we went on the 10th floor. When we was up there together, that's when we knew who was who.
And who was not who.
And who was not who.
I got you. So before we get to the 10th floor, I want us to get back to that when things got serious. So, like you said, you was on demon time. So that means that you had pretty much zero tolerance. You was already set every time you walked out the house.
Definitely. Cause that shit that Tupac said, I see death around the corner.
Yeah.
That shit had me fucked up losing my mama, because my old girl seen a lot in me to where it's like nobody else ain't seen that shit in me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, yeah, so like anything that I did it in the remembrance of her. Cause I know she like, damn boy, you going hard, boy. I'm like, shit, nigga, you helping me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell my mom. So that's that, and I never have to recharge it, because all I gotta do is think about her, and I can just keep going. You know what I mean? So that's why I do what I do now. Right. You know, because the world needs to hear certain shit that other motherfuckers are afraid to say.
That's true. So like I'm gonna stay right there for 1 second. So like, I want to also highlight how the difference between you then and the difference between you now. So that same charge, that same drive that you get from the memory of your mom, back then it had you already set for any kind of BS, any kind of demon time. Now, I take it that have you, like you said, ready to go do any positive, anything you set your mind to.
Yeah, so now it's from a positive standpoint now, because like, that's the only wheel and drive I have. Also my daughter. I love my little girl. Shout out to her, Mila. She already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we call her Miley for short. Yeah, like Miley Cyrus. Nah, that's her real name. So, but you know, she give me a lot of drive. She 5 years old, but she tells me, she like, you know, when she tell me I'm the best, I'm the greatest, that type of shit like that. And I'm like, I ain't even got to wear number 23 for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is what girl is
so yeah, that makes it the more coolest, man, because my daughter looked at me as her hero. You know what I mean? So I can't be a beacon of hope for her and not be a beacon of hope for others who may be missing a void in their life, to where they could have some type of sense of direction, of somebody leading them down the right direction and not telling them nothing wrong. Because like I was telling bro earlier, like, I don't believe in staying out the way.
No, you gotta be involved.
Yeah, you have to be, because if I done did all this time in prison, if I done did all this bullshit in the streets, why in the fuck would I want to get out the way and let this kid go down and crash out like that? When I got the willpower to say, man, let me holler at you. Cause I'm gonna use my homie, cause I know he gonna be on the beat in a minute. But I'm gonna use my homie Crazy Joe. Before that shit go down, he gonna be the nigga to stop it. Just like that. That shit they be seeing on the Marvel comic movies, we do this shit in the hood for real. We stopping that shit for real.
Right.
You don't understand? This ain't no special effects right here. You know what I mean? Because we stand on business, man, when it come to our kids, man, because you got to look at it like this here. That same kid that you just stopped from getting into all sorts of motherfucking trouble might be the kid that saved someone's life, as far as being a lawyer, being a doctor, being something that you done helped him want to become, because he know it was something better than the streets. Right. See what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's what I was just about to get to. Because it's like, as a kid, because like I even had a friend that told me that, like, you know, when he was in school, probably like middle school, elementary, his mom had a heart attack and he had to go to school while he's dealing with that. So having a lot of times adults, we don't know what children are going through, and most of the time they're moving mountains that adults can't move, right? Yeah. So now, back then, did you have anybody that was trying to reach out to you on a positive level and try to do what you're doing now?
No, what I did, I had to realize that it was all on me.
Okay. So when did you get to that realization?
Yeah, so when my mom got killed, because
so it was immediate for you.
Yes, it was immediate responsibility.
Okay.
You know, being there for my siblings, not putting them in a situation to where it could be worse. So it was different then than it is now. You know, DCF gonna step in, they gonna do all this. Back then we had HRS.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was, you know, somebody of older, they could step in and be like, you're right. So boom, it was, you know, until they do their investigating paperwork and they draw it up, stuff like that. So like, but anyway, you know, as time went on, you know, I ended up, you know, getting into the trouble with the law, and that's where it got real crazy for me. And I just ain't believing shit but just two things, man: death or going to jail.
That's the only thing you can bank on them two things.
Yeah, either I'm gonna die or either I'm going to jail. So I realized how important life was because I'm not just living for me anymore. My mom just left me with all my siblings.
And you the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the
oldest. How many?
You know what I'm saying? 6.
6, okay. You know, so it definitely fell on your shoulders immediately.
Yeah, definitely.
So you grew up fast.
Right, so she had a 10-day-old baby when she was killed. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? G code shit. So like, you know, Jit, you know, my little brother, you know, he turned out bad because he don't have, right, he don't have
no nurture.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, he had my grandma, you know, my grandma up in age at the time.
She only could do so much.
And so like, yeah, so like, you know, when I went to prison and went to jail, it was like, he ain't even got no big brother figure. You know, my other brother, you know what I'm saying? He already a hustler.
Yeah.
So he
on his own.
Yeah,
he already swiveling on his own.
You know what I mean? So everything kind of like fell apart when it started really with me just going in, because I know I would have had a better
relationship
vision, you know what I mean, and getting with far as like togetherness.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know.
So when did you get to that point? Like, when did you get to the point where, like, was it like, how did you adjust well when you first jumped? Like when you did your 15 years, right?
No, I did 7 the first time.
Oh, you did. So 15 collectively. All right, so let's get done.
Yeah, I did.
He told me about that. He told me you niggas got on the 10th floor and shit was different. And you mentioned it earlier. How that's when you know who's real and who not.
Yeah.
Like who's a survivor, who ain't.
I'm gonna tell you some wild shit. You this badass nigga in the neighborhood, you got people closing their doors and motherfucking kids running the other way, and you get in here, nigga, taking your food. How in the hell did that happen?
Because this is the all-stars of the baddest motherfuckers.
Yes.
This is all day of the baddest motherfuckers.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I stepped on that motherfucking 10th floor, I was this big. My heart was this big. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna open that up. But when I stepped in that motherfucker, you see how we look now? We got beards and them niggas had that shit up there. Them niggas was grown ass men up on that motherfucker. And them niggas walking through this motherfucker like they own this motherfucker, which they did. You know what I'm saying? Which they did. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is cut, they had something what you would call rank. So you sit off in the county for a little minute, you know, you done step your fight game up. You might ain't knew how to fight a lick when you first got there, but now it's on now. So now when niggas come up in there, you hear certain names like Bubba Cheese. Damn, Damian Peterson, they aka Damo. Typhoon, aka Tyrese. Damn, who these niggas is? Right. You understand what I'm saying? So they put a nigga in all these different wings, but back then you had the Overtown cell, you had the down south cell, you had the city cell, you had Opalaka cell.
Oh, so even all the neighborhoods, all the hoods had their own cell.
Yeah, it was like that. Okay. So this gonna be a real serious piece that you gonna really, because I'm finna break some shit down to you.
And we listening.
Man, let me tell you, we went off in this motherfucking hill and we had an issue with the CO. And everybody remember that nigga KP. This fuck nigga here, he gonna fuck around and try to send me down to Wayne and get me set up.
Yeah.
So the first cell was the Zoes, my homeboys. Shout out to Mark Davis, aka Junior. He was in there.
Lil Reagan.
And you're right. Lil Reagan Joseph. Shout out to my
Shout
boy.
out to you.
So check this out. Then you had the rest of the cells. You had the Chicos. You know what I'm saying? They off in that motherfucker. So Damo come down and open the chow hall flap on the side of the Wayne. He said, "Hey, yo." He said whoever the dude's name was. He said, "That cat down there in room such and such, he's straight." Man, everybody know who Junk is, man. Ain't nobody know what you talking about, man. So the shit was funny. They like, man, that man go from by the flap. So even though they know who a nigga was, it was just the love and the respect and the realness that he came down there to make sure I was good, straight. Dog, because what that shit implies, if you wasn't straight, niggas pounding your ass in that bitch, bro, cause they feel like by you being from the Liberty City, we ain't gonna never see you in the Range or whatever area you from. So it's like niggas was looking like with the hickey sticks and all, the motherfucker, we had shit. When you see niggas sweeping with the brooms now that got the handles off, yeah, we started that shit. Man. Young niggas hickey sticks busting your ass with that bitch. You know what I mean? It was on. We had the pool balls, man. Call them bitches the 4-5s. We locking your ass down. The phone receivers. Tell the wrong phone receivers. Oh, nigga, we handling up in that bitch. Cause the 10th floor, nigga, that was Gladiator, nigga, for real. They called it, listen, from the 6th floor, you got the House of Pain, but nigga, you got the 10th floor.
The baby House of Pain.
You come off in that motherfucker there, you better know your shit. You had niggas come in that motherfucker, nigga, with the freshest shit, nigga. That nigga got on motherfucking some shit from Walmart afterwards, cause nigga, they done took that shit. Nigga, cause we was able to wear our clothes, while we was able to wear our clothes in that bitch. So like when that nigga came off in that bitch, it's like, man, listen, I'm ready to fight for two things, man. My food and my clothes, my shoes.
My shoes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause if you got some fresh kicks, or I like them, you might get up in the morning, the trays out here, they tell you, hey, you not eating. Who? Nigga, shit, paint open. Brrr, you got to fight for it.
Fight for everything.
You got to fight for it. So the 10th floor was really, really different. And it was like, that's why I really learned the game of extortion.
Oh, okay.
Right there, I learned the game of extortion, that if I'm able to do this to one of these motherfuckers who was a criminal in their neighborhood, I'm finna put down on a lot of these motherfuckers.
Cause this nigga supposed to be tough.
And they taking nigga taking canteen, nigga ain't stealing, nigga taking canteen.
I'm taking it. I'm not stealing. Stealing implies that I'm taking it behind your back.
Exactly.
Taking me, you see me.
Yeah, and you know what they say?
What you gonna do about it?
You know what they say, Mom, send me another 100. Put another order in. Crazy shit. Right. But it's like, you know, it was survival mode. It wasn't the fact that we was taking advantage. It was just survival mode because a lot of us didn't have anything.
You didn't make that world. You didn't write the rules. You just had to play by.
I want to just clear that part.
No. It is what it is. You talking about what you've done.
Yeah, man. What I had to
about
go
your
do.
biography. You ain't talking about like what you doing.
Know it. I wasn't no pussy by all means. I had to step in as a little motherfucker, and I raised up to be the big homie for real. And I ain't talking on no motherfucking gang life or none of that shit. I was a one-man army like Liz said.
Yeah.
You understand? So what I had to do, I had to walk in my own path, man, but I had some real righteous niggas, man, and I could say that for sure by bro. You know what I'm saying?
So let's get to that.
Man, we had a ride in Sea-Wing.
Tell them about that ride in Sea-Wing.
Hold up, but we gotta go back to how we met.
That's what I was gonna say. How y'all niggas met? Did y'all meet in there or y'all knew each other before? Cause y'all both from town. Yeah. Did y'all meet in there or did y'all know each other before y'all jumped? Oh, you from town?
I'm from town.
I know you from Carroll City. He my big homie.
I'm
Carroll City. Oh, you came down to town. Your story. You said you came down to make money in town. Right. Okay, I'm sorry. You just spent some time. So yeah, so you from town. So how y'all met? In there or before y'all jumped in there?
Nah, on 10th floor.
Y'all met on 10th floor.
Yeah. Cause my old girl the police.
Gotcha.
Back then. I ain't care. I let people know cause you fit to know me.
Yeah.
So every time when you find out, no, damn, you ain't even seen.
Yeah, we gonna get you mic'd up in a second.
Yeah.
But when you find out who my old girl was, that's when me and you had issues.
Yeah.
Before, everything was cool.
But stop right there. Okay. I just want to let the world know. That was 30 years ago. And when I tell you I'm with the anti-snitch gang 305, but though I felt like when he broke it down to me,
he was like, okay.
Nigga was like, but go ahead though. Go ahead.
So from that point he was like, your mama police.
Right. So when he got wind up, that's when all the problems started. It's like he was jugging that. I'm like, damn. What's up?
You like, what happened?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think what it was that you did to me, and I was like, man, let's go.
He's got to right now.
It was something that happened.
Somebody came in between us and said that we got to do this together because we was somewhere where we was confined or congested or somewhere, and we was like, no, they opened the doors up by mistake, and it was an A4. It was me, you, O.C. Shepard, and Anthony Haywood.
Okay.
He was in there, the dude who killed the dude from Rain. That's when that shit kind of,
the little girl.
and we stepped, that nigga came and yeah, he went fucking crazy. He probably would have did it on me probably, but he took it out with a couple motherfuckers in that bitch because we had a ride in that bitch. And he had a nigga back. He was, my back was here, his back was there.
Back to back.
After the fact, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shit, nigga, from there, yeah, because, and then when he started fucking rapping, nigga, I'm like, nigga, we finna motherfucking shit, we finna rap. Shit, that nigga rapping some motherfucking Halloween shit. It's Halloween anyway, you might well rap that shit, nigga. So, what that shit was, man, that shit. What he said, I think he say I'm like Pinhead from motherfucking Hellraiser.
I don't even know who that is.
Chop your ass up with an axe. Oh yeah, he was talking some shit on that mother,fucker. Had your ass hanging from your spinal cord, all that shit. Oh yeah, he nasty. Cause we was, cause we were young. But after that, man, he became like one of my best friends because like even the distance, bro, like when shit, nigga, let me look my nigga up.
Oh yeah. No matter what, when I be cross your mind, let me see what you got.
Because like that lets you know it's certain niggas you gonna remember, and it's gonna be certain niggas that remember you. Meaning that it's a lot of niggas that'll know who you is, and you'll be like, man, I don't know who you is.
Right.
But how you gonna forget DB?
Can't forget this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just using that as an example.
Absolutely,
Because like my brother saw me, he ain't seen me in so long. He like, I wonder if I'm gonna see my brother again, cause boy, that nigga stay on the move. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm coming to come see you, and that's when I came there that night. And I'm saying Thursday, I'm there again.
Oh yeah. You put away 3.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice, man, because I don't go to clubs, I don't do stuff like that, and not because I worry about who looking at me and not worry about who gonna do what. I don't worry about none of that. I don't have anxiety, none of that stupid ass shit.
You got PTSD from that.
Right, I don't have none of that. But when I'm there, I like to be good. And when I was there, man, I was laid back like a motherfucker.
Good.
Yeah, because
He the man though.
Right, I know he
runs
is.
the operation.
Yeah, I know he is. That's why I didn't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? And when he came over there, I was looking at people looking at us. So that was a good thing. Because now you see a whole line of owls up there on that line. Who is that? Now we can get some understanding.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? And so, my bro, he came down, he checked, make sure I was good, that I need anything. He even got Trick Flow, a song that I definitely want y'all to tune in to before this is out.
Shout to my dog Stizzy.
He know it. You know what I'm saying?
That's my brother. Stizzy coming on stepping to the office very soon.
Yeah, featuring Mike Smith, man. Yeah. That was one of the songs that we did, man, and that was one of the last videos that we did with Dwight Wells, aka Screamer, man. And he really was like directing a lot of that video.
Really?
So like one part of the video when he had all of us to do the mug shot, and we were standing there real serious. He like, y'all do it, you know what I'm saying? And so like, we kind of like put the rain behind us and we had the sunshine for real, you know what I mean? So that was a very special time we did that video.
That was a vibe.
So we did it, and we ain't expected to just shoot up so fast and it shot up.
I was just talking to him.
And we say,
I was just talking to my partner. I was like, I'm keeping it real with you. Like, I don't want to call out the local stations, but stuff like that, when we have a record like that,
man.
The stations and any DJ that work, they're supposed to automatically just grab it.
Exactly, man.
You're supposed to automatically grab it and put it on
it's a different style, and it's something that's being brought back to where it don't have to seem like we kill it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
We're talking about the grind.
It's just a vibe,
you know what I mean? The survival, being in the projects, man, or what got me to where I need to get at, man. I don't want to be on my dick again, have to depend on people. Right. So, you got to listen to the educational part of it as well. So, Yeah, man. So I'm proud of them boys, man, and they always keep me in tune with stuff like that. That's why I'm a part of that. And so, like, shout out to the 360, man. For
That's
sure.
my boy Stizzy and Mike Smith. That's my
Flow.
big dog. What's happening with you?
Y'all gonna definitely hear a little bit of that clip, man, on this here part of stepping into my office, because y'all gonna step into the building after that, boy.
Just don't flag me. Who got that record?
Man, you good, man. You ain't gonna, man. I'm on here, man. You ain't gotta worry about being flagged, my man.
I'll take my money.
I'm on here, man. Don't you worry, man. Stizzy, you already know what it is, man. Yeah.
All right, so y'all met on the 10th floor. Y'all met and y'all kept in touch as you guys jumped out.
Yes.
I think it was Dusty. This nigga was following me.
Yeah.
Everywhere you pop up, you see
first, you or me?
Me. I was
You
there.
left.
No, I left. Yeah, I left. And then you came.
But
because we were going
the Calhoun together.
No, I'm saying from the county, when I went to the main unit, you came. From the main unit, I went to the annex.
Okay.
You came.
Yeah, I came.
From the annex, me and Crazy Joe,
Okay.
shout out to my OG, we
Crazy
end up going to Calhoun together. We rode side by side, shackled up like this here.
Yeah.
For sure.
On the bus.
For sure.
That's when Crazy
Yeah.
Joe Bullet came out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Crazy Joe in here to
Yeah,
say
so the thing
You gotta
about
get
that,
Crazy
yeah,
Joe
for
in
real,
there
he
to
got a
say,
story to tell,
yeah.
man. So I don't want to elaborate on. I'm gonna elaborate on some things, man, because this has got to be the importance of it, because this shit gonna go up.
Absolutely.
You understand? We got to make sure it go up, because we gonna speak on the importance of everything that you want to talk about, bro. Because we gonna have a genuine fucking time on this fucking.
So
man.
That's what I wanted to make sure I get the people to see. I wanted to let them see y'all true relationship, see how y'all.
Yeah,
connect,
man.
You know what I'm saying? I also wanted to know your story.
Genuine.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely,
wanted to know your
man.
story. So tell us about how did y'all link up? I know y'all had, like you just told me, survival stories inside together, back to back
man.
with the riot. How about on outside? I know, did y'all ever link up outside? Did y'all ever, outside them walls? Did y'all ever get money together?
You know, it's been. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. It's been so many years, bro, because like we was destined to make it together on the outside. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was the first journey that we had to complete.
Gotcha.
And I think, it took us probably like, about 20 years to get together, bro.
About 20 years? Oh, so it was like a 20-year gap between
bro.
communication. So tell me about the last time you saw him before you re-saw him 20 years later. What you remember the last time you guys saw each other before y'all 20-year break?
I smoke weed, so I'm gonna see if he can remember.
Can you remember y'all last encounter before you guys had a 20-year hiatus from each other?
I can't remember, bro.
Can't remember?
It's been that
It's
long.
been-
that long.
Yeah, because he was bouncing from jail to prison to prison. Just like we were bouncing, because we was on some wild shit.
Okay.
Like nigga,
Y'all
like
was wild in y'all own right.
Yeah,
Y'all was
we
on
had-
your own journeys.
What, the same amount of time? I
Yeah.
had 8, he had 7.
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? And then I ended up catching more time and going to the Pensacola County Jail for battery on the Leos.
Oh, Lord.
And I ended up going to that motherfucker
They hit
catching
you
some
with
more
anything.
time.
They were
yo.
trying to just stretch you out.
Yeah, I was
Damn.
stretching. I had to stretch it out because like shit, I might well go ahead and go all out, because they gonna give me whatever time they gonna give me. So I beat the shit out of both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, might well get on.
Yeah, and I went to go into the Escambia County Jail. Shout out to Pensacola too, though. You know what I mean? Them 850 boys, man. I fuck with them too.
Heavy.
Fuck with the
That's what's up.
904
That's what's
boys too. You know what I'm saying? They know what's up.
Up there in Duval.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man.
my
Shit.
second
Watch
home.
the height, north side. They know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Ken Knight, you know what I mean? Shit.
Okay.
Palmdale, they know what's up.
Oh man,
Shit.
they got the whole hood up there. Everybody up there, man. Y'all know what's
103rd,
up.
yeah, the South Side. Shit, played at Bruce Park. They know what's up.
Okay. So tell us what's life like today for Brick by Brick. So what are the initiatives we doing? I see you into the music, like you just talked about, 360 Stizzy.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
what else are you doing outside of that?
I actually, before I get there, man, I'm gonna give y'all a quick secret, man. I was actually been in the game just as long as some of these guys that's out here in the game right now rapping.
Oh yeah, you was an artist as well.
No, I don't do no rapping. I'm gonna do some talk some shit. I rap a little bit,
Okay.
but I actually before Pitbull, you know, when he came over town on 12th Street, you know, Dez Lock, shout out to my homie, he brought him over and I asked like, you know who this guy is?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he like, man, you know, I'm Pitbull,
Rap,
so you're
yeah.
right. But this when he was getting ready to pop off, you know what I'm
this
saying? Because
before
him
he
and
popped
Vito,
off.
everybody
Yeah.
came over town and they brought him over town first.
To the compound.
And he was getting ready to do the
Yes.
song Damn It Man.
Damn It
And that
Man.
came from my homeboy Rhythm, you know what I mean? And he always give Rhythm a shout out about that word Damn It Man. When you hear people saying Damn It Man, that come from Rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
So,
Rhythm.
you know, so anyway, he told me straight up, he said, man, I'm gonna get ready to burn the city up.
Yeah, you was right.
And I went to jail after that, right after that.
Oh,
So I
wow.
didn't get a
You
chance
didn't get to see the
to,
experience.
I didn't get to
Yeah,
see
man.
nothing what
Blow
this
up.
guy had, nothing going on.
He
But,
was telling you.
right, he
So
told
why
me, he
you
said,
in there?
right, he told me to get ready
So
to
you
go to
have
jail.
a similar story about that too.
Yeah, but
So
this-
check it
this-
out.
that was-
Right, so check it out. I'm right. So I'm at I'm in Club Space. And this the year that Lil Jon was getting ready to blow up. So we up in VIP. It was me, Lil Jon, Pitbull. It was Sleepy Brown and Big Boy from Outkast. It was all us up in there. We up. I'm up in the company with these guys saying, let you know this is 20 plus years ago.
Yes.
When I was off in
When
the
he was
game.
the hottest.
Right.
These was the-
when
these was
none
the
of
it
these
guys.
guys was even
Yeah.
rapping for real.
Right.
So like I'm really pushing for the city at that time.
Back then.
So like when I met these guys, they say, man, whatever you getting ready to do, just fall through with it and don't give up on it. So
stay consistent.
that same plan that I had, I brought it out today and it worked. Because I got an artist right now, that's my guy. He been in the game 25 plus years. And his first 2 big breaks came from me in 6 months.
What's his name?
Said Miley, Hood.
Oh, shouts out Sid Miley.
You know what I'm saying? He came out, he got on stage, had the longest session between Mike Smith, Trina, Major 9. He was on there and he had the longest session
Oh, that's love.
in Club
man.
District 8 in Tampa.
Shouts out to you.
So now he getting ready to be at the Kia Center, November 23rd.
Okay.
We gonna be in the building. Shout out to Jeezy, shout out to Plies, shout out to Boosie, shout out to JT, shout out to Tom G. We gonna be there on stage.
Just know that.
Just to let you know that.
Okay, we
so
still
I'm
moving.
just saying, so we moving for real. So Dade County, if y'all
Right.
don't know what I'm doing, you
Just
better
moving.
get with it.
There's no.
You better get with it. Cause I ain't playing about this shit. You understand?
Straight up,
So
that's real.
let you know that if I'm gonna put my all into something, now I can't believe that I sat almost 20 years in prison and these guys have not come up with the ideas that I came up with.
Yeah, because you know on the inside, all we do is think.
You can't do nothing but think.
But the manifestation, you had guys that got out before us,
Right.
that had this same mindset that you damn near believed in.
Yeah.
And he probably was been one of the poor righteous teachers that was teaching us a lot of this shit and got out and started smoking dick. You
Everybody
understand?
wayside. No, I get you, bro.
It's been a letdown.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you some game before we proceed with the OG.
Okay.
We was in the Dade County Jail. I was in the Dade County Jail, getting ready to serve a 55-year sentence, right? Now, you know you done talk to your homeboys a lot of times on the phone from a cell phone in jail. You better look at them and just know I'm the one who started that at the Dade County Jail, bringing them cell phones off in there for communication to be a lot better, for a lot of people to be more calm. The people were trying to figure, damn, niggas ain't smoking and they still calm in here. Yeah, they talking to their families.
Yeah.
They reconnected.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a part of the rehabilitation.
So when I bought that phone in there,
Yeah.
them niggas was scared. Them niggas ain't know what to do. I say, nigga, you already facing 100 years. What you scared for, nigga? Call your people, nigga.
Straight up, what they gonna do?
So now it's actually bringing the motherfuckers in and day out. Day in and day out.
Pioneers.
Oh yeah, the weed and all. See, we ain't smoke out of Bible paper. I smoked out of backwood. I ain't give a fuck. I
You was
smoked
out
out of
shit, you
backwood.
had yours,
So
nigga.
we was off in that motherfucker. Just know a nigga set that tone for niggas to make shit happen all over the world. Cause they wasn't thinking, they talk about Miami slow, niggas from down here slow. Nigga, we the real ones, nigga. We trendsetters. You understand me?
That's real.
We trendsetters,
That's one
bro.
thing about us.
So
We
that's why
trendsetters, baby.
everybody come down here not just to have a good time, but experience the motherfucker aura of this real shit in Dade County.
That's real.
They want to experience. They got motherfuckers on the side of Overtown now. Back then, man, you had them vultures back then, nigga. We coming to get
all
that.
tourism
We
was
coming
there.
to get that. Y'all just gonna have to make us out a believer.
Yeah, straight up. You right about that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
even we knew the
just to
state
let you
from-
know the decency that we have in black people, and we still go through the same fucked up shit every day, man.
Yeah, that's real talk.
You understand?
That's real.
Cause we gonna embrace you regardless of your color. We don't care who you is or what you is. We gonna embrace you. But then when I come on your side of town, you looking at me with the
Yeah, you look like what you
with the side eye.
what you doing around here?
Why are you over here?
You lost, boy?
You get ready to cut the grass?
Are you lost,
What
boy?
you get ready to? Somebody called you over here, and we have to break that shit with the barrier of racism, man. And that shit, it look like that shit done got stronger.
It got worse. It's very much
It's
worse.
gotten stronger.
I agree with you on that.
Now you hanging motherfuckers in 2025 like that shit is cool.
Yeah. Because especially with the internet, now people can express themselves behind the safety of a keyboard, and then the internet is very loud and still keeps people anonymous. So it's easy for you to say how you really feel, and everybody hears it. So it keeps the ideas of racism and prejudice,
And that's why I don't be
alive.
angry about racism anymore, because I don't say it is what it is. I'm totally against it, but I'm gonna tell you like this here. My mama always say, when you see a motherfucker act a certain way, believe them.
Yeah.
Believe
and show you who they are.
So when you believe that notion,
100%.
you don't have to beat yourself getting mad when you know this motherfucker ain't got all his motherfucking
Marbles,
marbles.
his elevator don't go all the way up.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't even trip.
You know, so that part right there, you know you can pass on and go to the next phase of your life because you don't mature from that area. You understand? So now you got to go to the next phase to say, okay, now I know what to expect from this section over here. I can go ahead and got this blueprint right here, and I could build something up to be against something like that.
Right. I can get away
And
around
you have to make change,
become
change, because nothing changes if nothing changes.
No, you gotta actually put the effort in, dude.
You have to.
You gotta be the change you wanna see.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And now, when you do what you're supposed to do and you be the voice for the voiceless, now you got somebody 300 yards away with a rifle at you now. They gunning at you.
Yeah, that's real. That's
They gunning at you.
That's how the world is. You ain't lying.
You understand what I'm saying? You speak, this is my phrase, you speak the truth, we give you the boot.
That's real talk. And before
lie, we give you the pie.
That's real talk. And before we got on, you said something I want to make sure we put on camera. Now, what you saying about pride? What it stand for?
I was saying about pride because I be talking to some of these at-risk youth children, and I was speaking on pride because they always have a tendency of getting upset and thinking out of the ordinary. So when I tell them what pride stood for, pride stands for please remember I destroyed everything. Because you got to ask yourself, would you rather lose or would you rather take a loss? I tell them, hey, I'd rather take a loss because I could be able to shake back from that loss. The Bulls just lost by 23. Michael Jordan came back, they won 10 straight. That's shaking back from that loss. But if you lose everything you done worked hard for. You done let everybody down who was believing in you, who was depending on you. You done lost your life. You done lost your integrity. You done lost your character. And when all said and done, if you ain't strong enough, you're gonna lose your goddamn mind.
That's real. But on that note, my brother, brick by brick, I appreciate your time. And you wanna you got any socials you wanna give to the people so they can check you out and follow you?
Y'all just subscribe to Brick by Brick on YouTube. I don't wanna do no more talking about nothing, man, if it ain't about the positivity of our community. Love y'all.